21 week post-op video. I started my journey January 2017. I went to surgery March 24th, 2017 at Robert Wood Johnson in New Brunswick, New Jersey. At that time, my highest weight was 230.6 pounds the day of surgery. Again, I'm sorry, not the day of surgery. The week before surgery, it was 230.6 pounds. My weight last week, surgery weight was 222 pounds. I don't remember the ounces. And my weight as of last week was 163.2. My weight as of today, which is, I think it's like the 19th. I don't know. It's Saturday. It is 161.4. So I am 1.8 pounds down from last week, and I am 69.2 pounds down from my surgery weight. But like, that's almost 70 pounds. Seriously, like that's like a toddler. That's like a whole toddler, maybe two, depending on how big or small they are. That's just crazy. But that's just, it blows my mind, to be honest with you. It's crazy. I still look in the mirror and I don't see it. When I do the side-by-side pictures, that's when I feel like I see it. But it is what it is. I gotta mentally kind of get over that hump. I actually did a video about it in the video that I did last week, but I kind of cut that portion out because it would have made the video extremely long. So I may do a separate video for that conversation about how I view myself and things like that. So that might be another video down the road. But let's get into some things, some not so good things that I've done within the last week so since my last video. Last Saturday, took the kids to Chuck E. Cheese. I only have one kid, but it was family members, and we went to Chuck E. Cheese. I ate pizza, okay? I was like, I'm about to eat this pizza. And I got the really, Chuck E. Cheese, if you don't know, some of the slices are regular size, and some they cut really, really, really small. Like, literally, it's about this wide, and it gets skinnier towards the end of the slice. And I had, like, 2 slices, okay? And again, 2 of the small slices, I didn't eat the bread at the end, but I still ate the whole piece from the pizza. And I felt guilty afterwards, and I was like, you know what? Let me chill. I'm bugging out right now. And then I sat there, we were playing around, playing the games, running around with the kids, and they had Dippin' Dots there, and I was like, ooh, I want Dippin' Dots. So I was just trying to find any excuse to buy the kids Dippin' Dots so I can get a Dippin' Dots and share it. Like, I was going to get a little piece of somebody's Dippin' Dots. But the only person that wanted Dippin' Dots was my niece, and she didn't even want the same flavor that I wanted. So I ended up just buying my own little small Dippin' Dots, and I honestly did not even have too much of it. I had probably about, I'm going to say like 3 or 4 spoons, and it has the cookie in it because it has cookies and cream because that's my favorite ice cream flavor. And I was fine at first, and I was like, I gave it to my niece, and she finished the rest of it. And probably a few minutes after finishing it, I felt sick. Like, my head was like kind of like I had a headache, and I just felt off. Like, I really just felt crazy. And I'm like, yo, I think to me it must really be the sugar. Like, that's just the only thing I can think of, is just that it's the sugar. So I was like, yeah, I need to fall back from that and stop playing. And then I came home yesterday, which was Friday. Friday night, my boyfriend was like, yo, I want like a milkshake or something. I was like, oh, okay, So once he said milkshake, I first wasn't really think I was gonna get anything, and I was like, well, we can go to the little ice cream parlor up the street. We get there, and I was like, let me get a kitty cup of cookies and cream. And the cup is like literally like this small. I ate the whole cup, okay? Because it's only 1 scoop, and I ate the whole cup. And a few minutes later, I got a headache. I felt sick. I felt like I had to throw up. I didn't throw up, but I felt like I had to throw up. And I felt that way for a while. Like, it didn't just go away right away. Like, it took a little while for it to go away. So I think I need to stay away from sugary things and ice cream. I should have just got the Halo Top, but I don't really like Halo Top that much anymore. Like, I did in the beginning. I've tried a few of their flavors and I liked it, but after a while, after I open it that first time and take those couple of spoonsful of the Halo Top, and if you don't know what Halo Top is, it's an ice cream that has protein in it and it's less sugar. And I've tried a few of their flavors, and I would take a couple of bites when I first open it, and I'm loving it, no problem. But then it'll sit in the freezer for a while, and I feel like I'm just wasting it because sometimes I go back to it, sometimes I don't. And if I do go back to it, it takes a while for it to be finished, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy any more Halo Top because The last one that I had was the birthday cake, and it just wasn't good. It just so I think I just need to stay away from ice cream and probably just go back, excuse me, to my sugar-free popsicles. And that's what I've been meaning to get. They have ones at Walmart that are like a strawberry and something else like twist together, and they're sugar-free and they are so good. So I think I need to kind of go back to those if I get a sweet tooth, or do what I've been doing. When I get a sweet tooth, I've just been going towards fruit, which is actually what I've done this past week when I was in Houston on my, my work trip. Every time I got a sweet tooth, I'm like, oh, I just want a chocolate bar, I just want something. And I was like, you know what, no. I bought a bunch of fruit, and I will go to the fruit and just eat some fruit. It was watermelon and cantaloupe is pretty much what I ate this week. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to actually add a video of something that some of the, not some of the things I ate, of something that I ate there, but also I posted a video while I was there about some of the food that I had. And I'm going to insert a video, another video from when I was out there, about the apple cider vinegar drink that I tried. That's the video I think I'm going to put in. But now to the good things. So today was my second kickboxing class, and I had so much fun. Like, that 15 minutes in the beginning is really a killer. Like, for real killer. Like, I thought I was going to die, because in the first 15 minutes, first of all, they switch. Every class is different as far as like what you do in the beginning. It's more or less the same structure. You run around the mat for 15 minutes, and within that 15 minutes, you stop and do, different exercises. So that was still the same, but some of the exercises may or may not be the same. They switch them up. And then also some of the drills, when you actually get to start hitting the bag, switch up. And then after that is partners, and those partner drills switch. And then also after that it's stretching. The stretching was pretty much the same, but everything else, something was added or something was taken away, or whatever. But that 15 minutes is like a really good workout. Like, they work you out. And I told myself today that I was going to push myself to my limit. Like, I wasn't going to just stop when I felt tired. Like, I was going to push through that pain and push through that tiredness, and that's what I did. So with the 15 minutes, I ran around. We had to do burpees. We had to do these things called surrenders. I don't really know how to explain them other than I guess I'm gonna try to explain them. You put your hands on your head as if you're surrendering, like to a police officer. You get down on both knees. So you get down on the knee. Let's say these are my legs. You're on both knees. Then you stand up in the squat position and go back down. So you never stand up past the squat position. And you, again, hands are here, and you're doing that for, I guess it was like a minute or so, or 2 minutes. And every time we did some other exercise, she was like, oh, okay, 30 seconds left, and then 10 seconds. And I'm like, yo, that 10 seconds ain't over yet. Like, it was just crazy. But again, it's really, they give you a full body workout in that within that 15 minutes. And then when you start to do the actual bag exercises, you get your full body workout at that time too. So I really do like the kickboxing. I'm not, like I said, going to sign up for the membership because it's a little too pricey for me, but I'm going to continue to get their trial. So I see that they have another Groupon up there for $50 for 10 classes, and it includes the gloves, but I already have gloves. So I brought that up to them today, because some places that when you say I'm getting a Groupon, they'll say don't get the Groupon, we'll give you the Groupon price, just pay it here, because Groupon takes a percentage out of it. So I was trying to see if maybe that they would want to do that, and then also maybe charge me a couple of dollars less since I already have gloves. But they have to get back to me about that, because they have to talk to the manager, and I have to wait for her to call me. So we'll see. If not, I'm going to just buy the Groupon, because you can't stop me from buying the Groupon, because then I'll have 10 more classes. Because right now, I only have 2 more left. And I did schedule a class for Thursday, since I'll be home this Thursday. And the class is at 5:30 in the morning. I'm not even going to front. This morning, the class is at 9. And my alarm went off at 8:30, because I live right up the street, and I was already showering. I just wanted to, all I had to do was get dressed. I did not feel like getting out the bed. I was in my mind going back and forth like, yo, I'm not going. I ain't doing this. I don't feel like going. And I really sat there for a while going back and forth about not going to the class. And I was like, you know what, Christina? Get up and go. Because I didn't do that much exercise this week. I did a couple of things in the room, but it was like 1 out of the 5 days. Or maybe 2 days. But it wasn't much. Like, I didn't do a full 15, 20 minute, 30 minute workout. I did a couple of things. I stopped, did some work, came back out, did something else, did some work, and then, kept taking breaks in between. So I was like, no, you need to go. So I forced myself to go, and I'm glad I did. So the 5:30 class, I'm not a morning person, so I don't know how that's going to work out. But we'll see, and I'll let y'all know. But I really do like the kickboxing. Like, I really, if I could afford the membership, I really, really would. Like, I would definitely get it. And the place I go to is called I Love Kickboxing. And I guess it's the franchise because they have multiple locations, you know, in different places, different states, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So if you can find a Groupon and, you know, you want to get yourself a workout, I say try it out. Now, again, it's not easy. It's really not. To be honest with you, if I would have signed up for this kickboxing class prior to surgery, I probably wouldn't have came past the first day. I would have went the first day and I would have never came back, because that 15 minutes in the beginning, I wouldn't have been able to get through. And or I would have been, yeah, I pretty much would have been embarrassed, because I would have felt like I couldn't got through it. The things that they tell you to do, like, I don't think my body would have been prepared to do those things. So this weight loss has actually helped me become more physical, or, you know, yeah, actually have more stamina and stuff. So you know, that's definitely an upside to it. That's pretty much it. I really didn't have too much to talk about today, so I'm gonna add in those videos, and I am gonna add in like a picture of my breakfast, just to kind of show you how much I'm eating at this point. I did it before and after. It'll show you how many ounces it was and then what was left over. I didn't weigh what was left over, but you'll see the portion size. And that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Okay, and forgot to add this. So, Sleeve's sister Pate Weight has joined the Losers Bench. She had surgery yesterday, and then she is posting on her Instagram, and everything is fine. So I want to definitely give her a shout out and welcome her to the Losers Bench. She does have a channel on here. She is Pate Weight, and you can definitely follow her journey. So, wanted to add that in. Okay, y'all. So I am going to give the apple cider drink a try. I did not try it last night. I'm going to try it today and see how this tastes. I'm a little scared. I don't know. Apple cider vinegar. Yeah, it's strong. It smells like straight vinegar. Like vinegar that you would use to clean your meat with. Like straight vinegar. But, all right, let's see. It's better. It's not terrible. I know I say that often. It's not terrible. I mean, it tastes like a juice that went bad. That was just sitting out in the sun too long. Because like the vinegar, like the taste of the vinegar, yeah, it makes it taste like it sat in the sun too long or something. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get through that. I'm gonna drink as much as I can, but I'm gonna have to back that up with some water because it's very tart. So that's how I feel about the apple cider vinegar, the pomegranate goji berry. They had different flavors. They had Concord grape, which maybe I should have went for that, but I usually don't like grape things. They also had like a limeade or lemonade. They had one with honey and ginger. So they had like a bunch of different flavors at the Whole Foods store. So I may give the other ones a try. I may go ahead and try the Concord grape because, again, my taste buds have been changing so much lately that things that I didn't like before, I may like now. And speaking of that, the Premier Proteins, I bought some last night from Target. I drank one this morning, and I had an issue getting it down. I drank the whole thing, but the taste was off again. So I'm guessing my taste buds are changing again because I was able to go ahead and drink them and tolerate them for a little while now. And now again, it's starting to taste a little weird and funny. So I don't know. These taste buds and all of this stuff is changing. It's just like ridiculous. But hey, it is what it is. That's one of the side effects after surgery, you know. So yeah, so that's it for that. You know, this to me is a no-go. I'm going to sip on it because I know apple cider vinegar is good for your, you know, system. So I'm going to keep sipping. I'm probably going to throw it away after I get to about right there. Or maybe I can go back and forth with the water. See how it goes.
I wanna party like Chris